come in. Um, this is my sundown sit down. Okay. I'm to myself. My household is taken care of. Everybody in my household is taken care of, down to the plants. Some of us are just tidy up at the end of the day, that type of thing. Get off work, blase, blase. So I just have to tell you guys about an encounter that I had. Like, well, it was yesterday. Okay, today's what, Tuesday, the 11th of November. So yesterday, 44 seconds on the clock when I look down. So it's 11:11, the date. Okay, 44 seconds when I look down. Somebody party 144,000 that's listening to this. But hopefully you gain something out of it. Even if you don't, just be entertained. How about that? So I'm gonna get to it. So I go into the establishment, speaking with people, doing my thing. I'm working because I still work a job, work a couple jobs, minding my business, go on my break, and I'm sitting in the break room, and I'm watching one of my sisters, a fellow YouTube creator, the Passport Traveler. Her content is very interesting. Okay, very very broad, interesting content. Give you some stuff to think about, talk about, all that good stuff. But so yeah, I'm sitting in the break room. Oh yes, and I did do my little big back. I have eaten already, y'all. But anyway, I'm sitting in my break room, the break room rather, at my work, my job, and a couple managers come up. One person is not even a manager over actually neither person is a manager over the department that I work in. And apparently they were trying to fix some things in the system and needed our employee codes, which is fine by me. I don't care about people having to do their job. So one thing that I'll say before I even move forward, everybody has their little ticks and triggers. Every single person. Every single person. Even down to, I'm going to tell you how, even spirit, even God himself, even Jesus, everybody got a tick. Every single person got a tick. So my tick, or one of them, is like voicial tones, that type of thing. It's not what you always hear people say. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know. And anyway, I'm sitting in the break room at my work. These two managers come in, and they're gathering people around like they had to fix something in the system that was faulty. One of those persons points at me. That's another tick of mine. In certain cultures, you don't point at people. In my culture, it happens to be one of those cultures. Okay. I know you guys see darker skin, but don't get that food. I'm a very culturally diverse person in my family anyway, too. So I'm sitting there minding my business. I got my headphones in. I can't hear nothing going on around me because there's a group sitting over in the corner. They're enjoying their break, laughing, giggling, doing what people do on their breaks. Woo sign, bruh. Woo sign. I love a good woo sign. But I'm over there chilling, and the guy points at me and then walks off. So I'm like, I take one of my headphones out of my ear, and the other manager's standing with her hands in her pocket. Now, I'll tell you something. I worked in law enforcement, various law enforcement roles for about 10 years total. Um, I'm not that old, but I got enough experience in life to know it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Respect is paramount across the board. It does not matter where you go in the world, who you encounter. Respect is paramount. So she like motions to me. She's like, come here. And I'm like, why? And she says it again, come here. And I'm like, why? And I was like, whenever you figure out why, I'll get up. But until then, I'm sitting down because we deserve whatever we accept from people. Please take that however it resonates. We deserve whatever we accept for people. Okay? It was no coincidence that this happened though, because I prayed for some things in my character to change. And I believe that the Most High is going to do that regardless. So I still didn't get up out my chair. Sorry, I'm a Taurus. Big sign. Don't push my buttons and I won't push yours. That's how we do that with me. I'm an eye for an eye type chick. And I don't care who agrees or disagrees. But she finally told me, okay, we have to fix some things in the system. So, oh, now I know what you want before I got up. And I walked out the door. I didn't embarrass her in front of other people, but as soon as we got the corner, I was just like, you got to learn to talk to people. You have to learn how to communicate effectively without offending people. And what you guys did offended me. She immediately apologized. Boom. First word out of her mouth. I'm sorry. You're right. Not even that she cared, probably. It's just a simple fact of acknowledging that I was offended. Make it right. Let's move on. The other person, who's significantly older than the both of us, this man went into a tangent on what he was doing and all these other things. And I just folded my hands across my waist. And I kind of giggle. I promise y'all. Listen, stupidity will make me laugh your ass off into the corner. I will dismiss you so quickly. And he was just not being accountable for himself. And it was sad because this is the person, gray haired, old enough to be probably close to my grandparents' age. And I just feel like it was just crazy to me that this older man who should be an example, a leader in his own right, just due to his age, couldn't take accountability for himself. And the fact that he had offended somebody. But I put it simpler as this. I said, if I walked up to you out of nowhere and just stomped on your foot with my steel toe boots, you would be upset. Well, of course I would. Okay, what you did upset me. All I would like is an apology and we could go forward. Still has not apologized. Y'all, this is the next day. He saw me today, tried to be friendly, and I walked right past. Because I have nothing for a person who does not have accountability for themselves. He went on into saying, oh, I go to church every Sunday and this, that, and the other. And I said, every prayer that you say is not being heard. Because your Bible that you read says if you know that you offended your brother, go to him and make it right. Leave your offering there. Go to him and make it right. So whatever you've been saying, it ain't being heard. And that's what your God said since you brought it up. And people don't like to hear that. People don't like to hear that they're wrong. Just like I had, I think it's, what's her name? Deborah. Deborah, hey girl, you and Nina, y'all be kicking it in them comments. I love it though. I'm here for it. I love the good conversation that you guys have, the healthy conversation of disagreement. It's healthy to disagree. There's nothing about me that should be exactly like you that does not provide any type of growth for either person. Remember those north nodes and south nodes. North node, you're going to have resistance on that path, but it's going to build character in you. It's going to build change in you. And it's going to build a strong foundation for your next level. That south node, or you're going to flow right through all that mess. I could have easily gotten angry, started cursing at him, doing all this stuff. And I just folded my arms. And really what overtook my heart was sadness. It was sadness. Because any of us could go at any time. But I would like to leave this plane of existence knowing that I touched a life. I showed people love and respect the way that God has done me, even when I didn't deserve it. And I didn't lower myself or my standards or my morals, especially to cause someone else to do that as well. I just can't. But I went off into that tangent to say, in order for anybody, Hierophant Cannon, any of y'all listening, jumping in and out, in order for anybody to have any type of growth, any type of change, any type of prosperity, any type of good karma, you have to be accountable. You got to. That's the first step. The first step to clearing your root chakra is acknowledgement and accountability. That's all it is. It ain't nothing wrong. We are human beings. We are spirit beings in a human body. This physical body is all jacked up and a half. I don't expect anything about this body to be perfect. Not the mind, not the fluids in it. I don't expect anything about this body to be perfect. But your higher self is going to call you to that perfection. Everybody has their own walk. And I commend you guys for staying on your walk, for seeking change. I don't count it a coincidence that we cross paths. Not at all. At one point, I do expect a lot of you guys to grow, to move past the things that you see and hear in the readings and on the page. I do expect this page to grow. And yes, I saw that Trumpster. Child, listen. Just an illusion. Child, listen. I ain't on Grinder, honey. Yeah, I don't play around on Grinder and all those little platforms. But Trump, I'm ready to see this. We're going to leave that where it is, though, with Trump. But y'all, I'm going to finish my sit down, relax my mind. I hope and know that the Most High will keep you guys in peace, keep you protected, reveal things to you about yourself and the world around you to take you and those around you to a higher place, if they're willing. Because I know you guys are willing. But I love you guys. I send you all love, all peace, just all joy, and definitely prosperity and protection, okay? I'll see you next time on the next reading that I have. Go check out those Akashic Records reading because y'all been going through some shit, okay? But I love you guys. If I have another sit down, I was just feeling like talking to the collective. Just hop out there and say hey. But if I have another sit down one night, I'm okay to open it up to people. I'll do so. And I hope you guys will join me then. Okay? Hierophant Cannon.